I've been with my boyfriend for 4 years. I've been financially supporting us both for most of the relationship because he's in crazy debt. People keep telling me it's a bad idea to get financially entangled with somebody before marriage, but I love him. Shouldn't you do everything for someone you love? You know, these go better when I don't immediately shit on the thing. When I don't say what my immediate emotional reaction is. What you do is you reframe the question. Okay, you've been financially supporting the relationship for both of you for 4 years. This becomes about reciprocity. I'm almost positive this is what reciprocity is, and I will look it up before we go any further. Reciprocity, a social norm and behavioral principle where individuals respond to a positive action with another positive action. Yes, reciprocity. It operates on the human desire to maintain fairness and balance, often compelling people to return favors, gifts, kindness after receiving them. Fuck yeah, dude. Nothing like no in a word, kind of. Okay, so it's settled. You have decided you're gonna do whatever you can for the person that you love. So then my question becomes, what are we doing about that other person? If someone loves you enough to carry that entire weight for that long, does your job not immediately become lessening the weight or helping somebody put the weight down? You know what would have been tight and easier is if he wrote me a letter about feeling bad about the situation. Helping someone out and carrying all the weight are two different things. You ever move a couch? Doing everything you could possibly do because you love the other person is such a beautiful statement, but I would change it a little bit to be do everything you could do within reason. Don't carry a couch for 4 years, dude. What the fuck? In a marriage, at least, you're kind of protected by law. Right now, all you have is trust, and trust doesn't hold up as a financial plan. None of my Italian uncles would have made a cent in this country if they relied on trust to get their money. I don't pay my landlord in trust. I pay them with favors. Physical about sex, and it comes from my mouth. Dude, 4 years is a lifestyle. You can do a lot in 4 years, dude. Like, fucking figure your shit out. Money stuff is one of the biggest strains on relationships. But what happens is when you're in a partnership, sometimes one of you guys is up and one of you guys is down. Sometimes one of you gets sick. Sometimes one of you gets a raise. Sometimes one of you loses your job, and you help each other out. That's a partnership. But 4 years, that is too long. Does he have a job? Is he cutting back on spending? Is he taking every opportunity to help lessen his burden on you? Is your philosophy of, I love this person, and so I'll do whatever for them, shared between you both, or is it just a cool thing that you're doing? Are you one of those girls who's like, yeah, I don't care that my boyfriend doesn't go down on me, and I go down on him because I like making him feel good? Uh-oh, too personal? If someone did that for me, my first thought when I woke up in the morning is, what can I do to stop that from happening forever as soon as humanly possible? If you go out to eat and it's raining, will he drop you off to put your names in, and then he gets a space, and then he walks his ass in the rain to the place? You could be generous and still be a piece of shit. I think you're very sweet, and you have a very sugary, sweet sense of morals, and there's somebody benefiting from it, and I hope that they're super appreciative of that. I would say maybe keep this in mind. Love isn't always about what you're willing to carry as much as it is about how uncomfortable they are watching you carry it alone. All right, I'm back in LA. I got a bunch of shows here. I got a bunch of shows in San Diego. There's a new episode of We're Not Supposed to Be Here coming out with Sarah Arabit. If you have a question, hit me up in the comments or on my Instagram at Mike Falzone and DM me. And also, if we can go back and do the whole thing over again with my knee-jerk reaction answer, I'd say, no, don't do this. But that doesn't make for very good video. That's a 2-second video. Hey Mike, should I fucking keep paying for this guy? No, you shouldn't. But if you want to, make sure you're getting a little return on investment. He better cook, dude, something. He better be scrubbing the poop particles out of the toilet by hand.